I think people are starting to realize. I think people starting to realize once you get to this tree, that's what God told me. Once you get to your tree, you can't get. That's why I was telling you, get out the tree. See if you can get. That's what I told that flying. And me and her was the first. When I had near death experience, and I came to, I met that flying, and her job was to dismantle me. I found out. We talked about it. She cried about it. She said, "I'm blinded," and she left. And she said, "She just so funny, bro." She said, "I'm blinded," and she left. But before she left, I said, "Hey, you." God said we can't split up. I mean, God said once the tree come together, you can't leave the energy. She said, "We'll see, N-word." And let me tell you something. You don't know me. I don't even know why you ain't dead yet. Son of a ruthless that. And she said, watch still. And poor thing ain't left yet. I don't even know her. But when I met her, we got into it, whatever. That's what I'm talking about. When I say she beat herself, uh, 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 she whipped her own tail. I got her tail. I was saying, attacking me. That's what we was talking about. I said, I heard you couldn't attack a flame or a twin. You know, you attack yourself. And she started knocking herself out real bad. You know, if it happened to the twins and the other one, it really happened to her. Because she a flame. And she was doing the activist. So I said, honey, this ain't no activist. I said, my family been sending people to me like this my whole life, but God told me this time you was an actual flame. And she still played the role. She ain't playing it no more, though. And so we went on, but I've been separate, whatever. Then the rest of them came through. So I started doing the lectures online, 'cause I never met them. I said, I heard you can't leave the energy. Once you get to the tree, so once the tree once you touch the foundation, once you touch the, it's like a spiritual design that come together. Once you do that, you can't, y'all try to go, you can't. You know what I mean? You can go out, get married, get lovers and stuff like that, but you stand in that tree, somehow, be like that. It's gonna start a whole new family line when this start over. Like, what I'm waiting on, y'all can't see. I can teach it, but I know better to teach it. I was listening to an elite in the Astro, and he said something powerful. It had been an elite, a wealthy person, or it had been somebody in the family that know this stuff. And they said his daddy dominate his external. And they were basically talking about what I gotta wait for and stuff like that. That's real. That's real. That's why I love Elite, because they royalty and they understand what I'm talking about. I remember hearing one Elite say his daughters want to come and check on me, one of them. He said, whatever y'all do, don't go in that energy. Don't know, none of y'all, don't none of the family go in that energy. That was a long time ago. He said, don't nobody go in that energy, nobody. That's another thing, like when I was in school, in high school, there was this guy named Lee. And then there was me. I was a black elite. I didn't know it. Let's just say that. I was a black royalty, and he was a white royalty. And somehow he involved in this energy. But, see what I'm saying? It was a white royalty family and a black royalty family. That's how you know color ain't got nothing to do with it. Because I know his vessel. Like, because I was wondering how his vessel didn't really dominate. His vessel dominated, I think, dominated a vessel part of this tree. And I couldn't understand how. And come to find out, he royalty too. So he must be a part of the tree. Or a part of a tree. But either way it go, I found out what his vessel was. So it don't matter if he on this tree or another tree, he's still royalty. So that's how he dominated her. He didn't really dominate her. Well, yeah, he dominated. He dominated her through the physical, though. It wasn't through no spiritual. She still outranked him. He just outsmarted her. If it's what I think it is. He a genius, absolute genius. He got on my nerve. That's the little boy I told you. They put us in class together, and he was already top #1 in the whole school all the time, the honor classes and stuff. And I didn't want to be in there. I was trying to get out. I was trying to get in the slow classes, cause I heard you could be in those slow classes. And I ain't trying to be funny enough. And I was really trying to get in there. I tried for years actually. I tried since from 8th grade to 10th grade. I tried to get in them classes. And I heard you could pass some class any kind of way. So my boy, all of us, the whole group, it wasn't but about 7 of us in a gang. We thought we were tough. So we wanted to pass school though. We wanted to do school easy, you know. And so a lot of us tried to get in the special classes, you know, to ride the little minibus stuff like that. And they kept putting me in higher class. I'm a college president, honor class. I don't want to be in any class. So I'll tell you the other story about the other guy. Like, tell you this one right now. He said, I tell you, we started going on a rampage. We started tearing up well, throwing away. We started balling up, teacher pass around the tent. We ball up, throw it in the tray, go to sleep. You know, stuff like that. Went out fighting, meet up in the bathroom, gang fights in the bathroom. Going to keeping our bands in ISS, because we would come to school just to fight. We thought that was one of the ways to get in there, because one of our boys that successfully got in there. But I think a teacher caught on to it. But anyway, so I wanted to get in the class, and we finally met another guy from another town, and he was a gangster pretty much, and he said from another county, and he said, I know how to get you in no class. I said, you in no class? He said, yeah. He said, man, anybody pass through class, bro. He said, I finally got into class. He said, the guy beside me was like, the teacher was like, okay, read it. He said, he said, the mother, the. That's what it is, the. You know, THE, the. So, I said, man, them class that easy. Oh, I gotta get in them class. It was like, you just come to class. And I hope this ain't disrespecting nobody, because this is real. It's all real. Man, them teachers said, we'll fix his ass. They put me in honor class. So I get in this class with this guy, bro. And this guy's a genius, man. Absolute genius. This guy's a nerd, right? This guy was like, he cried, bro, when he get a A-, bro. He just cried. I'm talking about real tear, T-he. Like like the Tin Man on Michael Jackson, Wizard of Oz. He cried hard, bro. And the little boy, the teacher made us get in class together. We had to face each other, and the teacher said, if you get an A plus or you get an A plus, I'm gonna give y'all, you get something. It was an essay, and we gonna get something. I knew I wasn't gonna get no A plus, even with him, you know. And so I went around and got a B plus. I thought that was great. I said, well, yo, I got a B plus. Hey, that's good. I got a B plus. He said, man, what's wrong with you? I showed you everything. I taught you all I could teach you, bro. Hey, what you doing? And he started like swelling. Eyes started swelling up. Started crying and going on. And I didn't want him to cry in class because I thought I was going to get suspended. I said, bro, you better shut up, man. You keep crying, you better wipe some tears off your eye, man. I'm going to slap you in your eye. I'm going to catch you in your eye real quick. So you better stop it. Stop that tear right now. He's trying to hold it back. He tried to hold it back. I said, you better stop the tear. I'm gonna reach over there. I'm gonna touch you, bro. Reach over there. I'm gonna reach out and touch you. I'm gonna touch that eye now. Get the tear. Get rid of it. Yeah, he got rid of it. But somehow, years later, here he go. Years later, here he go. All up in my business again. See, I should have touched that eye, I bet you. But I guess after all this, I guess we'll wind up being friends. Cause you still in my business, obviously you might be part of this tree. If it's the same person, name Lee. His name was Lee Carter. It might not be him though. I ain't seen him since we were kids. I ain't seen him since we were kids. It might not be him. I just keep hearing his name Lee in my. But yeah. Yeah. But that's it though. I ain't really got much to say, y'all. And somehow they disconnected. Somebody did. I think somebody did some magic, and somehow they disconnected me, and they trying to connect me back. When they disconnect me, that's when y'all feel bad. You feel so drained, tired. Normally they don't do it as I'm never really tired though, you know what I'm saying? So I learned something in that too. Normally I think I'm guessing this right now, but normally you get tired a lot because you probably keep going with different partners. And you probably got a flame or a twin. Normally your flame and twin, well, I can't say that. But somehow, especially with social media, somehow you probably be in contact with your flame or twin, especially with social media. But if you avoiding them, they keep unhooking you, and you'll be tired. You'll be just tired. And even spiritually, like you can control it. Like even if you haven't met them physically, if you could keep yourself connected to them. So let's say my twin might be dating or whatever, doing things. I still stay connected to her. I let the astro deal with that. And you might get tired for a while. If she do something low vibrational, it ain't. I don't think it's really all about her dating. But if she start dealing with somebody that's not in our ranking, and she deal with them too long, they'll unhook us. And when they unhook her, ooh, when you be tired because you ain't got no. It's like your power line gone, bro. It ain't no like she got the power, I got the power. It's like battery cables, and y'all need each other. And they just take that battery cable off, and they looking for another. They looking for another partner, unless she get back in line, or she get with somebody in a higher ranking. It's like a needle in a needle stack. You trying to look for somebody. You trying to look for another angel. It's easy to find another human. You can't look. And that's an angel, honey. Oh, look how he look. Oh man, look like he walked out of a magazine. You think he display or exotic? All that irrelevant. That's garbage. You'll never find no angel like that. That ain't the way that works. So you find an angel, bro. It's a way, but I ain't gonna explain that on here later. You can't do all that. you can't do all that. So, and normally the weather go real bad, and you just be so tired, bro. And that's what I be doing. I be waiting for them to hook me back up with somebody. They'll find somebody else. And if they don't find nobody else, they just hook me back up to that flame. She always gonna be it's always gonna be a cable. That's what I'm saying. This tree it's always gonna be a cable to this one too, but it's like a main power cable, that we share. Like, it's like, I don't like sharing that particular cable with this flame because we live two different lifestyles, okay? We live two different lifestyles, all right? And a whole different two worlds right there. So whatever she got going on, sex and a party, ooh, wait. Hell on earth. I'm telling you, it's over. And then, so they know I can't take it, bro. But she very energetic. I get the power though. But oh my mind. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. It's shaking, bro. Don't do that. don't, don't do it. She'll make you twitch, bro. Some of the stuff these people got going on, that's really stuff they love to do. You're like, woo, Lord hammer. It ain't nothing nasty though. Like it's just, it's things that people do that I don't do. Oh, don't do it. so, so they gotta hook me up with somebody that's more my into on my The problem is though, this young lady over here got a really small ribbon or something. I don't know. But that's it though. Ain't nothing wrong with her. And God told me, God doing that part well. Ain't nothing wrong with her. She good. She straight. But so let's say I can't go. Like if I lose her, they'll temporarily keep me on this on the generator, and then once they get them called a flying generator, they temporarily keep me on the generator. And I just know it, cause you got this like I say I keep stressing this. You got this belt that go between y'all, and you gonna share energy. That's where these thoughts come from. It really ain't your thoughts. It's going to your twin or your flame. And that's what I'm talking about. We all got this. So I don't need you send me no message. You got this. And what it is, let me tell y'all something out there about me. Everybody can afford insurance. And when you turn into a physician for the block or the hood, you done found the cure just about for anything. So when where they put psychopaths and people that got all these different problems wrong with their mind that ain't got insurance right on hoods, right on blocks, on slum. That's a straight up fact. I know y'all saying anybody can they can't go on with all that. We ain't got no model, and it take people you gotta get somebody to take you to these meetings and stuff to even get any kind of insurance for free. Ain't no model, ain't nobody take you nowhere, ain't nobody do nothing for you. So people give up on it. And they bring these people, and if these people don't get no proper help, and if you don't figure out how to help these people, heal these people kill everybody around them. And you best know the hood and the slum been figured it out. It's a cure for everything. Y'all just doing that just to get a little dollar here and there, I'm telling you. And I just don't want to mess up your little sweet little game. Cause trust me, I'm over it. My head hurt. They say headaches, love headaches. I don't catch headaches like that. But so anyway, that's what's going on. Somebody, I cut my notifications back on. Where my girls at? Why y'all ain't send me no more messages? I cut my notification. You don't love me no more. Where you at, Zen? But anyway, yeah, where my girls at? Where my messages at? Y'all keep me confident. Them the only people I had for the last 3 or 4 years. Zen, Step, and some little young girl. I don't even know who she is. I can't remember her name. She just started coming sending me messages. She ain't young. Anybody younger than me, young though. Anybody my age, young. And anybody 5 years younger than me, 4 or 5 years younger than me, young. 6 years younger than me, young. She's young, too young, real young. But she cool. She got great messages though. But anyway, but yeah, that's it, y'all. That's it. That belt, like I said, and they just say, okay, well, we gotta bring this back. We gotta bring this back, and that's it. sometimes. But once you come together and they hook y'all, it's another cable they hook up. You ain't going nowhere. Cause you finally with your right tree. Whether you want to be around them or not, you can keep running from them. But I'm pretty sure in the future we'll all probably be around each other. Maybe. If I'd bought this land, if they'd have gave me this land property like they supposed to, I'd put a lot of little. I was gonna do that. I was looking it up. I was gonna buy a lot of Elo homes, and I was gonna put them on the land, and I was gonna start with the women first. You come on over here, stay, stay on this land, cause we leave women over here to stay over here. Yeah, I was gonna call them up. You come stay over here, baby. Rent cheap. Something like that. But they did all this messy stuff, and that would even help the girl. One of the girls that's involved in this, she would have loved it, cause she like women, and she just everybody messed up everything. But I ain't trying to support that. Man. I was just saying she was part of a big deal of hurting me and torturing me and stuff because we used to chill and ride together. And I used to say, "Oh, shout it," and then she used to say, and she used to get them before I could get them. I couldn't stand it. I was like, "This girl, I hate her, bro." And then I got her for you, baby. It was messy. But anyway, that's it, y'all.